Hello, and thank you again for tuning into Neptune Knives. I thought I'd do a quick little video on one of the tactical aspects of SNG and even Spyderco's. Many of you are familiar with the Emerson Wave feature, know about it, where there's this little hook that will stick out right here. Even Cold Steel, they have a little plate that you can use to catch on your pocket and therefore open it while pulling out the knife out of your pocket and basically deploying it faster than you could even a switchblade. And I've never been a fan of switchblades, and I'll agree with Mr. Dagon about this, that they do seem a little crude, and plus all those moving parts and springs can fail, and there are a lot of problems when it comes to maintenance. And ultimately those pieces fitting inside that knife give up durability. And they're unnecessary when you can do a simple little modification that I'm going to explain right now that can make the knife do the same thing. Also, for me, Emerson's, sometimes I don't want this ability. I don't want the ability to be able to wave it. Sometimes I want to pull out my pocket and know it's going to be closed. So in this way, you have more options with a Strider or Paramilitary or any knife that has some form of hole in the blade that you can put zip ties through. And you've probably heard of this and seen people do these reviews where they put some zip ties on there and they say it's to help you open the knife, But in reality, yeah, that's true. You can use it for that. But you can also, I'm going to show you, do this. And I've seen some videos out there where the guy's like, he pulls his Strider out of his pocket really fast and flicks it open. He's like, how fast can you do it? So this is a good example then. So you see, you just have to keep it towards the bottom, hold it, and that's it. I mean, it's very easy. And me personally, I don't keep these little zip ties on my knives because it's just a little too tempting, a little too much. But now here's the Strider. And the Strider, the pocket clip, and this bulk right here is in a great spot, so when you do that, your hand is ready to go. And one last note, for viewers or for anyone who's interested in trying this, or anyone who ever flicks their knife open hard, like a Hinder with its a softer detent, you can just flick the knife open, or even Benchmades, with that little access lock, you can just, almost like a switchblade, because that's their theme. When you do this, when you flick it like that, that's a lot of force on wherever the lockup is, the stop pin, or either here or even on the little pin right there. It definitely puts a lot of force, a lot of wear and tear, I would say, over time. So it's not something you should do all the time. And if you practice, you can actually do it with a minimal amount of force and keep it kind of smooth. I say a Spyderco doesn't require much force. See, so that's not bad at all. And if you want to, I love epoxy resin. If you guys don't know, you'll soon know that I use it for almost everything. And you can put some epoxy resin right there, or even put some Teflon tape, normal Scotch tape, whatever you want. Just as a little protective layer. So as every time it flicks open, it'll just scrape and wear out that layer first, and then you can just take it off and apply it again, and then your knife will not have that issue. But you can't do that with everything. But at least I know for the Strider you can. Probably even the Paramilitary with the little pin. You just wrap the pin with something or coat it right there, perhaps. I'm pretty sure the Strider guys know about this and have this as part of their design. And it does make the knife look, in my opinion, just a little silly. But when it comes to whatever your situation is, if it is a survival or self-defense, then function is more important than fashion. And so, again, I'll do one more time to show you this, I guess, SNG cowboy style.